MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Francisco Giants. Marquee hurlers are on tap in this one, and it's coming your way next. Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Quite frankly, one of the toughest and baddest dudes in the game of baseball. We all remember coming in Game 7 of the World Series against the Kansas City Royals. Every team thinks that they have an ace. Well, guess what? This guy is a true, legitimate ace. Low to mid-90s fastball. Good curveball. It does have the straight changeup in. Just in case you didn't know this, the guy can swing the bat a little bit too. One of the best pitchers in the game.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pilar's there. One down. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. This guy won the National League Silver Slugger last year. You think about all the first basemen in the league that can swing the bat well and hit home runs, but he was at the top of the heap. I love watching him swing.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's 2 for 4. First pitch on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. Wong, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Pilar is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. To 2-2 now.
I got to count 2-2.
Just underway here in San Francisco. And he watches a called third strike on the tough fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now to the plate, number 5. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Giants, the left fielder, number 5.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man.
One strike.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants' left fielder.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1 pitch. He is swung on and missed. A full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. His prior history in this matchup, a handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. 1 out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Belt. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball swung on and hit the second. Wong has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. We are still scoreless. Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Marcell Ozuna.
Here comes the first pitch. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Duggar is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's focus on one of the most dynamic outfielders in our sport, Kevin Pillar. He's a highlight reel every time he takes the outfield. Has made some of the most signature catches of the last 5 years.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's 1 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Nope.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And Molina swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
Batting 7. The right fielder.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jose Martinez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that counts.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts. And he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. DeJong, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. One left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. In his career against this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Evan Longoria.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And low. It's a ball and a strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
2 balls and a strike to Longoria. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Seared down the first baseline. And he fouls this one off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
So striding forward now, Kevin Pillar. Pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 6th, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Snagged on a short hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the TCU product. The left-handed hitting Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Now Carpenter bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was a 13th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's 0 for 5. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Stepping in now, Jack Flaherty. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Only play for Bumgarner is to first, and the sacrifice is successful.
The center fielder, number 25, Dexter Fowler.
So one gone here in the St. Louis third, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a ball 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
Standing in now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. Misses up and in.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike 1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Right side hit hard, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Marcell.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to minimize the damage here. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Ready with the 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Wong over at second. Goldschmidt on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 2-1 pitch. hot. And, whoa, this is off the third base bag. And they're going to get it out on the play, and that'll be a bizarre ending to the inning, to say the least. Cards forced to settle for one. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Cardinals are out in front, 1-0. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. Duggar is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out. Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Grounded up the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, number 19. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Not close. It's 2-0. Fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Number 19 becomes out number 2 this inning. So striding in, Madison Bumgarner. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Now here's the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Giants down in order. It remains 1-0. In now, Paul DeYoung, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
DeYoung.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Another one sent foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He swings and grounds it to short. Crawford's got it. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose Martinez.
Now batting, Jose Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouled off. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Duggar's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Standing in, number 5. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. Two and 0 now.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Jose.
Digging in, Buster Posey. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the two-hole hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. The next 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Martinez is there, one away.
Up next for the Giants, the first baseman, Brandon.
So a runner at first with one out now, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in there. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-0 home. Pulled toward right center field. Fowler giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top. But he was able to lay off it.
Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. The 2-0 on the way is swung on and missed, strike one. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And treading carefully with Longoria here. It's 3-1 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Comes set, now the pitch. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. One left for San Francisco. They still trail 1-0. Stepping into the box, Matt Carpenter. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game.
Matt Carpenter.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses low and away, ball one.
1-0.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses off the plate. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. The next 3-2. Left side, but well foul.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box, Jack Flaherty. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. The 1-0 home. Liner towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, you talk about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything yet.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. Here now the 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Colton Wong will stand in as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Flaherty is off at first with 2 away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And it's fouled away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Cards leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Standing in, Kevin Pillar. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-1 home. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brandon. Crawford.
Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Crawford. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is Ozuna, and there are two gone now. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Stepping in, Steven Duggar. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch on its way. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Skied into straightaway right. Martinez moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He singled his last time up.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch of the at-bat. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out.
Batting, the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Stepping into the box, Marcell Ozuna. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Coming to the plate now, Paul DeYoung. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Hard hit to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Stepping in now, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2. The 0-2 to Molina. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box now, Jose Martinez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Drilled to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it here today for Madison Bumgarner. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Number 62 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 62.
Here's Matt Carpenter. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1-1.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Molina on second. Martinez at first. 2 out in the inning. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. The 3-2 one more time. This is skied out toward right. Duggar's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cards forced to settle for 1. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Giants nothing. Stepping up now, number 19. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Oh, 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, 62. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. The only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Pablo Sandoval will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Sandoval tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 5. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
That's
2 balls and no strikes.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Giants down in order. They're down 2-0. Back here in San Francisco, 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Number 71 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 71.
So here now's the pitcher, Jack Flaherty. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it, the left fielder. One down.
The batter, the center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a pop-up now, and no one will get this one. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Colton Wong. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Here's Buster Posey now. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. The 1-1. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V. And this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board. Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Posey gets his lead at first, nobody out. One ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Liner toward right center. But he'll close fast out there as he puts it away chest high, and the runner will be forced to head back to first.
The batter, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. John Brebbia enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
John Brebbia.
Evan Longoria will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss there by Longoria as he can't connect, and that's a big second out now.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
In now, Kevin Pillar, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
The 1-2. Swinging a blooper to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 27, Brett Cecil.
So in now for San Francisco, Brandon Crawford. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Giants leave a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. Into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Goldschmidt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Now the 1-0. Taken, strike one, outside corner. Now the 1-1 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
0-1. Here it comes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The batter.
Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Ready now, Paul DeYoung. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1. 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pillar's there. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So digging in now, Steven Duggar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the 0-1. There's a ball low. He misses with the changeup. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1. Little chopper back to the mound. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 19.
Now at the plate, number 19. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. That's by him for strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 3-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, number 71.
Carlos Martinez enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 18, Carlos Martinez.
Austin Slater will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Austin Slater.
And that misses, ball 1. Two out, nobody on. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Number 5 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that's over. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, number 5.
Into the box now, number 5. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Giants leave one. They trail it here 2-0. Number 50
please.
takes the mound as
Now
he's been called upon to
Giants.
pitch.
Number 50.
Ready for another shot now. Yadier Molina, last time through, was a base hit.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh, and 1 the count to Molina, and he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball.
Right
Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Jose Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. The 3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt.
Ready once
Carpenter.
again, Matt Carpenter. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Martinez leads off first with 1 away. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 1-1 home. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Number 19 will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. And this is taken outside for ball one. The 1-0 is a fastball swung on and missed.
1-1.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
In the air to straightaway right. Duggar's there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 25, Dexter Fowler.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Dexter Fowler. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-1. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Here's Colton Wong now. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 on the way is taken, strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Number 5 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. Cards lead it 3-0. Jordan Hicks is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Jordan Hicks.
Striding into the box, Buster Posey. And then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Hicks is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty D. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. The 3-1 pitch. Carpenter is over to take a look, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Goldschmidt has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Evan Longoria. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's set, and the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last strike here for the Giants. 3-2 now. Kevin Pillar would be next if they can keep this inning alive. hit hard on the ground towards second. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On the ground to the right side. Wong is there. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Cardinals led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jack Flaherty earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,915. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at Oracle.